Minnesota Vikings fans have dreamed, they have pined, they have thirsted about the notion of bringing home native son Larry Fitzgerald, the pride of the Academy of Holy Angels, since forever. Basically, ball boy with the Vikings back in the day. Let him come home and bathe in the waters of Lake Minnetonka once again. Woo! Makes sense. And his resume speaks for itself. Second in all-time in receiving yards behind system wide receiver Jerry Stickum Rice, a million-time Pro Bowler and All-Pro, which would be a record. And at 38 years young, it does seem like his time with the Arizona Cardinals, his franchise for his entire career, is closing, especially since they signed the corpse of A.J. Green and they drafted Rondale Moore in the second round out of Purdue. Now, does Larry Fitzgerald want to go somewhere else, even though he does seem like a one-team dude? Arizona is very close to his heart, and be a wide receiver 4-5 for the league minimum, just try and win a ring? Maybe not. But the Vikings do have an ace up their sleeve in newly signed cornerback Patrick Peterson, of course, formerly of the Cardinals. And he and Fitz go way back like chiropract. And after Peterson picked off Kirk Cousins last week at OTAs, no comment, Fitz weighed in, tweeting, quote, "Playmakers making plays. I would have had to tackle you, little bro. Can't have that in OTA, sets a bad precedence. LOL," end quote. Now, it's noteworthy because Larry doesn't weigh in on social media too often. And if anyone could convince him to sign with the Vikings, I think it would be Patrick Peterson. Plus, it's very clear that, he's monitoring Vikings OTAs. Oh, what's going on with my guy Patrick Peterson? Oh, he says this is a great place. Maybe I should consider it. And Fitz is, he's cool with Thielen, and he would be an elite mentor for Justin Friggin Jefferson. Keep him on the path. And if you look, the Vikings wide receiver 3 competition is wide open, pun intended, with Amir Smith-Marset coming in from Iowa. Hopefully he wins the job. Yes, BC Johnson is there as well. Chad Beebe, Prohl, Philior, etc. But I don't think at this stage of his career he would be that wide receiver 3. I think he would be that wide receiver 4, the guy who doesn't play special teams, maybe gets a handful of snaps a game, but you're more wanting him there for his leadership and his presence. And as OTAs roll along and training camp starts to open in August, maybe Patrick Peterson will, put a little honey in Fitz's ear and be like, hey, this could be a very special team. The 2021 Vikings are stacked on defense. They're going to be good to go on offense with that revamped offensive line. They're going to be elite on both sides of the ball. And maybe Fitz is thinking, okay, I'd come in for the league minimum or close to it, play 10, 15 snaps a game, be a de facto assistant wide receiver coach at Keenan McCardle, who was still in the league when Fitz was drafted, by the way. And I could bring a ring to the great state of Minnesota, just put that exclamation point on the end of a Hall of Fame career. And I don't think the door is closed. I think that this is something that potentially could be bubbling on the back burner for a while, because Patrick Peterson, he's very influential. Him and Larry Fitzgerald, they're very tight. So it could be. But, of course, I think it would be deep into training camp, because Fitz, as a veteran, has certainly earned that. I don't think that he needs a ton of reps to get up to speed in a new offense, but keep the dream alive, man. Keep the dream alive. Especially, you just watch. Like, if someone doesn't really establish himself as a wide receiver 4 or even wide receiver 3, maybe Fitz starts seeing that and like, best wide receiver duo in the NFL. I could be that dude, get a handful of catches, and just, I look good in purple too, by the way. Come on. Just for fun. Sports is supposed to be fun. Like, is that allowed? Is that allowed under the new CBA? I don't know. But Larry Fitzgerald monitoring Vikings OTAs. Let us know in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support that work? Post on the Venmo. But until next time, Skull Production Value.